Hello, everybody. This is Scotty Ishikawa here with TMT attorney Douglas Singh. By the way, happy Aloha Friday. We just wrapped up day 17 of the contested case hearings going on. And Doug, University of Hawaii wrapped up its list of witnesses earlier this week. So the first witnesses for TMT took the stand today. Let's talk about the first one. His name is David Callies. He's a law professor at the University of Hawaii School of Law.
Yes.
And he was here to talk about something called a public trust doctrine. Why was he up there talking about that particular issue?
He was there to explain the public trust doctrine, which has been raised by many of the interveners as a hurdle that TMT must overcome in order to build the observatory. And Professor Callies basically said that it doesn't apply because it only applies to water resources, and it should not apply to conservation lands. And so that was a large part of his testimony today.
So we went from one witness that was rather technical to another, a little bit more cultural. His name was Naea Stevens. He's a 22-year-old. He graduated from the University of Hilo, and he also works at the Astronomy Observatory Visitor Center on Mauna Kea. He came from a more cultural perspective. How did he do today, and what did he talk about?
Well, he did very well, and I was first introduced to him via a YouTube video, and I was very impressed that he speaks Hawaiian. He says he's not fluent, but he understands Hawaiian very well and speaks it. He studied culture. His family has a long history here in Hawaii, and his Hawaiian roots go way back. And so he was talking about his ancestry, Hawaiian ancestry, and the fact that he practices Hawaiian culture at the summit, and he does not feel that the TMT would impact his practice of his own version of Hawaiian culture at the summit.
And I think he also mentioned that because of the summit roads for the observatories, he felt that gave people an opportunity to go and practice, to do cultural practices on the mountain.
Right. It certainly made the summit area more accessible because of the roads, which are maintained by the observatories as well as Mauna Kea support services.
One more topic I want to bring up. You may have read in the newspaper about circuit court ruling regarding the sublease issue. It was brought up during the contested case hearing today. Some of the parties wanted to postpone the hearings because of the situation. And what was Amano's response to that?
Yes, she said that the CDOA proceeding is a different and separate proceeding from the lease and the sublease consent proceeding, and that the two are separate, and there's no reason to delay one in order to obtain the court's ruling in the other proceeding. She said once Judge Nakamura issues an order, she will take a look at it, and if they want to bring a motion, they can bring a motion, but she was not going to entertain either a motion to dismiss TIO today or to delay the proceeding while we await the order from Judge Nakamura in that sublease consent proceeding.
Okay, so this ongoing contested case hearing is about the conservation district use permit.
Yes.
And the sublease issue will be decided in another forum. And I think you mentioned the judge has to come down with a written order, I guess instructions on what will take place.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's it. That wraps up today's hearing today. We'll be back on Monday and Tuesday next week. That'll be the last hearings for the month. If you want to keep up with us, we do Facebook posts twice a day on the hearings, and we also have a blog that runs on the days of the hearings that's on our website at Mauna Kea and tmt.com. Hey, by the way, have a happy Aloha Friday.